Okay guys, here's an oldie but a goodie. You don't normally see these on the channel any longer. This is an Adam's Garden of Eden product. One of my favorite products. He got a little beat up in shipping. I've had him for a while. This is the Mother's Dragon, I believe. He has an amazing scent to him. He's been on the shelf for a while now, so his scent has altered a little bit, as well as his nose. It's broken. He got beat up. But he is a bubble bar. He is gorgeous. When he first came in, he sort of had a bubblegummy scent to him. Very sweet, very nice. Now he has more of like an orangey type scent to him. It's very, very nice. I love the scent of him right now. Oh my god, he smells like fruit punch and orange and he just smells amazing. I don't do a lot of Adam's Garden of Eden products anymore because I've had a lot of fails. Now, because I've had fails, I do not think it does the company justice to show you a fail. But I have a theory. Now, her bubble bars have been coming to me very fun-like. You know, like fun from Lush, doughy. And they've been very mushy and doughy and hard to break apart. Then, I actually did off camera my wild bubble bar from her. If you go on the site, you'll see it's a giant thing. It's supposed to come from Game of Thrones or something like that. Whatever that show is. I think it's called Game of Thrones. I don't know. But, sorry guys. Okay. Back to the shop. Okay. But, that was crumbly and awesome. And I noticed I had it out of the package. So I'm thinking maybe when she's packaging, they're soft. And they're fresh, which makes them kind of doughy. And they haven't dried out enough. But if you let it sit for a while, maybe it'll be crumbly. So let's test it and see what happens. Of course, this is my favorite one. See what it looks like without the glitter on it? Isn't it so cool? He is my favorite one, not just for the glitter, but his scent is amazing. Oh my lord, is it so good. And the pink water you get with this one. His scent is so good. So, the theory on maybe they just need to dry out a little more. Let's break a piece off and find out. I'll break his nose off. Okay. See the inside here? It's all pink, it's pretty, it's beautiful. So maybe they just need to dry out a little more. And then they're awesome. Here, I'll drop this one in and let it get waterlogged. Because sometimes when they get waterlogged, they're... Oh, my hand's pink. That comes off. See? So I am thinking that perhaps... Maybe now it'll crumble. Nope, I was wrong. My theory did not hold up to shit. Nah, it's still gummy. Okay, the reason I don't showcase Adam's Garden of Eden is because I got across a bad batch of bombs. Wasn't too into them. They sank, they did nothing. They fizzed, that was it, but they sank to the bottom like a rock. She is known for her amazing show with her products, and that is the whole reason that I purchase, is for that show. Okay, these are doing nothing. I'm just gonna let it break up. I don't like them when they're doughy like this, because then you wind up with the, hold on, I'll pull it up, the big chunks all left over at the bottom of the tub, and you have to smash them again, and that's just annoying. Let's see our other bubble bar. Yeah, even though it's waterlogged, it's still doughy, so we'll just throw him over there. She does have beautiful products. She has amazing products. Her turnaround time is a bit long. She said she was working on it and everything, and that it would be a lot less. It's a bit on the long side, but you know something, if you want a really good product, you wait. We do get nice bubbles out of these, just so you know. But, see this nice array of bubbles I'm getting going here? And that was just like a quarter of the bar, because the other half of the half is here. I'm just not a huge fan of the doughiness of the bubble bars. So I kind of mush them in my hands here and get them going. See that pretty color water? I just tend to think this is too much work for a bubble bar. So I don't really showcase them too much. But I do have a few in the collection because they are beautiful. And if you do use a strainer, you can definitely turn on the burning hot water and melt it down. But for me, a bubble bar's whole fun of a bubble bar is to, you know, break it up in your hands and let it go. And they do take a long time to break up. If my hand hurts after doing a bubble bar and it's tired and my carpal tunnel's kicking in, I used to be a dog groomer, so I wound up with carpal tunnel from doing the buzzer down the dog constantly. Then that's just not worth it for me. Just not something I enjoy. Also, I got a little disappointed because in Adam's Garden of Eden, I noticed she doesn't send labels. You can go on the site and you can check your ingredient list and the whole nine. I'm just going to throw that in. Okay. I still have the other half, like, lingering around the bottom here. So don't judge these bubbles on a full bubble bar because the other half is down here. Where'd it go? It's here. Hold on. Here he is. So I'm going to stick him to the side. But look, isn't the water pretty? Let's see if I can get a hole. Alright, hold on, guys. I'm going to pull you out of this shaky tripod because I'm making you guys sick right now, shaking you around. So let me just pause and pull you out. Okay, there you have it. Let's turn this off now and let's just talk. Let's go down to our water. We do have a nice array of bubbles. The only problem is, and look at all the glitter. Oh my god, this is why I love this bubble bar. See the glitter going through it? It's really pretty. We don't have many bubbles right now, just simply because I didn't use a lot of the bar. And I just dropped something in the sink. I didn't use a lot of the bar. I just pretty much... See the water? See how pretty? It's so pretty. It really is pretty. And if I do use the rest of that, I do get a brighter pink. But as per glitters, this is the glitters, and I think this is a nice amount of glitter. I think it's very beautiful. I love the scent of it. Yes, it is semi-moisturizing, so it does feel nice on the skin. The only complaint that I have is that the formula is too gummy, too Play-Doh-ish like. I don't know. I get tired crumbling them up. They don't look good on camera, and it really doesn't give the company any kind of justice for me to really show them. But I thought the theory would hold up, that maybe if I left it out a little while, it's been out for like fucking months now, that it would dry out more and crumble, because the one wild bubble bar that I had crumbled like a Lush one. Beautifully. Crumbled amazingly. I was so impressed. So I thought if I did it again and left it out, maybe it would happen. Now, I guess maybe that one was just a really good formula. Unfortunately, I got a pretty much a bad batch of bubble bars that she said she would be fixing because they came out. She was using a different supplier, and it turns out the different supplier was not as good as her original supplier. She was going back to her original supplier. So that was one conversation that we had. So I had about, $100 and some plus worth of bubble bars that didn't crumble good, and I couldn't use them for demo because it makes the company look like shit. I didn't want to do that to her. I really do like her. As a person, I think she's amazing. As a businesswoman, I don't know, Hey, I don't own a business right now. I have in the past. I let them go simply because, when I became disabled, I couldn't do it no more. So, just not something I enjoyed to do or keep going, as, I was having a hard time with everything when and then I was going through a chemo treatment for a little while, so that's why I stopped with the tattooing and everything, because my hands weren't steady no more, and I'm not going to tattoo somebody with a shaky hand. So anywho, I mean, I tattoo my husband, that's fine, and I tattoo myself, but I'm not going to, no way in hell am I going to tattoo a paying customer with a shaky hand where by any means I could get a slip of the needle, and I've never done it to him, but I could get a slip of the needle and leave you with a line hanging out of your arm or something, like something stupid. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get sued behind it either. So, while I enjoy my nightly cigarette, let's chat. Welcome to Tub Talk. I have been fishing around on on YouTube, to see if Adam's Garden of Eden maybe come out with some other products or anything like that. Something cool that maybe I could contact her and say, hey, think you can custom me, this particular product that you had made for this YouTuber, and, maybe I can showcase that, and that would be really cool, and then buy that one off her. But I was looking up. Now, I did an order, I think back in July I received it. And it was all duds. The bath bombs looked like friggin' footballs. They sank to the bottom. They didn't do shit. You can see the videos. They're in there. Then I did a bubble bar, one of my favorite bubble bars. I think it was called like Starry Nights or something like that. I don't know. But it's one of my favorite scents because it smells like laundry detergent, which is like a clean, fresh scent. And I like that clean, fresh scent. I love it. Everybody says it smells like laundry detergent. I just think it smells fresh and clean. Who knows? Maybe it does smell like laundry detergent, but that's what I like. I'm trying to give you guys more of that glitter look. Here's our bubbles right here. That's all the bubbles I got. Just because I only did that little, like, you know, just his nose I did, and I didn't drudge up much. But they are good bubble bars. They're just not what I like. So I decided that I wasn't going to order anymore. When she contacted me and she said, I know you're into glitter, and I have glitter bombs and stuff like that. These are the ones that are all glitter. I right away went on, ordered, got them. Once again, when I got them, they didn't have any labels on them. She did explain to me that she was starting to create her own labels, so she didn't label them. And I was like, well, okay, I can let that go. Now I go on YouTube, and I'm hunting around, checking out her different products and different things that she's made in the past, because she does make cool-looking products. I mean, they're cool as shit. I love them. She made this gumball machine thing looking. They're so freaking cool. So I come across a YouTuber who does crafts. She made a mint green bubble bar once that I liked, that I watched. She does... yeah, little things, and she does some reviews. And she posted her video in July of 2016. And as she's going through her Adam's Garden of Eden products, I'm going, oh, I have that one. Oh, I have that one. Oh, I have this one. Oh, I have that one. Oh, I have that big cold processed soap. Every single one of her products was labeled. Then I looked at how many subscribers she has. 42,000. I said, oh, that's what it is. Okay. So I click back to Xpers. Check out Xpers. We all know who Xpers is. I check out Xpers. She's all labeled. Everything looks amazing. Packaged beautifully, comes in, not just in shrink wrap, but really done up. Okay. She's a big YouTuber with a nice following. I check out a few others. Now, some of them from way back when, yeah, they had labels. But as of July, when I placed my order, and I received my order, my last one, in July, nothing was labeled at all. There was nothing on it. The cold processed soap was not labeled. No green labels, no nothing like that. You know, like the regular Etsy labels that they have. None of that stuff. But this YouTuber, who is a big-time YouTuber, because I'm a tiny YouTuber. I just do this stuff for fun for you guys. The big-time YouTuber had all kinds of labels and stuff on it. And the way my mind is working as a consumer, I'm thinking, wow, I am a regular paying customer. That is a big-time YouTuber. They don't pay for their products. You send them for free because it brings you business. Good marketing strategy. And you go ahead and you label and make it all pretty. But for your regular customers, like me per se, and I've complained to you about not having the labels, and that is a pain in the ass to go back to the friggin' invoice to recheck everything, to make sure it is what it is, and to tell you guys what it is, and things like that. When who knows, the bomb could look different than the picture on the friggin' internet, you know? And then I don't know what the hell I have in my hands, and I can't tell you what it is. So pain in the ass that it is to do that. I complained before about labels the whole night, and that's how she told me, you know, hey, I'm having labels made. It was just, you know, didn't have them at the time, da-da-da-da. Every order I have gotten from her has never been labeled. But if you're a big-time YouTuber, and you don't pay for your products, and she wants you to demo them, and you make the deal, you know, like I tell you guys about the deal that you make, if you're demoing somebody's product, you demo it in full. So that way you can show their potential customer basically what it does. So this big-time YouTuber had all her labels on all products that even I have. And I said, yes, I'm not one goddamn label. So as a customer, I'm kind of feeling a little put out. Kind of feeling a little like, you know, hey, what about us little guys? You know, I'm almost up to 400 subscribers here. That's 400 potential customers. Why wouldn't you treat me the same as you would treat a big YouTuber? Why wouldn't you treat me the same as you would treat a regular customer? I've seen regular customers that just put up 1 or 2 videos, and they've got stuff on it. So I kind of felt a little put out. Then I figured, you know something? No, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to order. I said, Rich, can I use the credit card? I want to order a couple bombs from Adam's Garden of Eden that dudded out on me. And I told her I didn't want the bombs replaced. I wanted her to wait. I'm going to wait for her to slow down a little bit. And then I'm going to, and why right now everybody's going nuts for fall products, I figured she's slow. Let me jump on and order a couple things. First thing out of his mouth was absolutely not. He said, no way in hell am I wasting more money there. So he won't let me do the order. So when my money comes in again and I get paid, I might drop another order there just to see if things have changed and if things are working out good and if bubble bars have gotten a different formula again, because she said she was going to go back to her original supplier. And the bubble bar that I had gotten, which was a lot smaller than previous, which she said she toned them down because the price of these glitters is very expensive. So in order to keep the prices decent, she had to tone it down a little bit. So I said, okay, that's good. You know, I mean, I just wish I would have known that it was smaller than it previously was, because then I would have ordered 2, because those are my favorite ones. And it was a lot smaller. And I really wish somehow I would have been told or something, just so that way I could have ordered myself 2 of them. But then in the end, I was glad I didn't order 2, because I just had a bowl of dough, basically. So that kind of went out too. I have all those videos up here. I don't have the video up anymore of where I freaked the fuck out at the end, finally, after I did the entire order, demoed it all in one night. It all fell apart. It was all shit. And I was really ticked off and put out because that was the second batch of duds that I have gotten. The first batch of duds was bubble bars. The second batch of duds was bath bombs and a bubble bar. So I was kind of pissed, man. I'm like, shit, man, this is a lot of money I'm blowing here. You know, and it just kind of tweaked me. So, unfortunately, my theory did not work. It is pretty much just the formula of the bubble bars that I don't enjoy. We still have some bubble left. They're not really dying out all that fast. They're kind of staying up there. Yeah, they're really not even dying out when you blow on them. You know when you blow on a load of bubbles, it like tingles down? It's really not even dying out then. So I think that's pretty cool. But if you do order an Adam's Garden of Eden and you don't want that doughiness in your hands and your hands get tired fast, or you have carpal tunnel, something like that, grab a strainer. Throw them in a strainer. It works really well. But you got to use a lot of hot water because it does break them down. Any bubble bar, really, if you use hot water, it'll break them down faster and bubble it up. Especially if you have a small tub. Like I have a small tub. So the more burning hot water that I use, and then I'll flip the cold on at the end so I'm not burning my ass, the better it breaks down. So definitely a plus to work with it that way. Anywho, that was just a little bit of a, kind of like a semi-annoyance rant type deal, which I really thought my theory was going to work if I let it dry out. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So, I don't know. Just kind of upset by that. I thought it was going to work. Damn it. I thought it was going to work. I thought I was going to say, you know something, I can go ahead and go back to ordering those beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bubble bars and those beautiful bath bombs. But, I don't want to. There's so many other companies out there that I want to try that if I keep spending the money there, I can't spend the money at other companies that I haven't tried yet. So, that was the reason why I had stopped showcasing them here. Pretty much because it doesn't do the company any kind of justice. And if you get a regular round bath bomb from her and not a football like I did, you're going to have a beautiful show. I mean, she really does. She's known for the shows of her bombs. I have her link down below. I don't know for how long I'm going to leave her up there. I'm going to revamp the link list. And I'm going to pull out a couple places that I don't normally order from anymore. Places that, you know, either they stay understocked or it's hard to get and it's not really amazing. So, you know, if I'm not spending a lot of money there, I might take it out, or I might just put next to it, you know, have only ordered once or twice or something like that. Just so that way you guys, when you hit that box, you kind of get, you know, pretty much an idea of how each company is. Because unless you're going to go through every single one of these videos, because there's like 400 of them, and find each one of them, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to do this playlist stuff for you. Playlists are not easy when you got a lot of videos, because I can't remember which ones I put on and which ones I didn't put on. So I think I might delete all these playlists and then redo one playlist at a time instead of doing all the companies at once and trying to fit them all in. It's very confusing. YouTube's not that easy. It is time consuming. Yeah, especially when you got a little one. It's tough. But anywho, well, that was your, I believe it's called Mother's Dragon bubble bar from Adam's Garden of Eden. Unfortunately, it was a very... oh, and I'm still pink, by the way. Just so... oh, great. Now I'm going to get out. I'm going to have a pink fucking hand. I'm probably going to have a pink ass, too. I might have to grab that damn bar of Coast that Richie has and try and use that chemicalized shit to get this off. It's just like colorant. I mean, it does come off. It doesn't stick to the tub. But for it to stick to my hand like this... the last one didn't do this. This one did it. The last one didn't do this. I hope this shit comes off, does it? Yeah, it's off. Not a big deal. I hope it comes off my hand, too. Yeah, it's lightening up. Alright. Not too worried there. Alright, so, you know, I don't know. There you have it. Judge for yourself, guys. You know, it's always good, if I don't like a company, for you guys to maybe buy one or two, test them out, see if you like them. Because if I don't like a company, it doesn't mean that you won't like a company. You could get an amazing product from a company, and I just get crap product, you know? But I did think definitely that thing with the, you know, taking care of the bigger time YouTubers. And I know a lot of you have brought it up to me, and a lot of you have stated, you know, yeah, we see that, we understand, you know, that's not, you know, not good customer service. Because I pay for my shit. And I expect to be treated the same way the big time YouTubers are that I see, and that's how I find out about this stuff. You know, I see it on YouTube, or I saw it on Instagram, or I saw it on unboxing, and I fell in love. So, you know, I expect the same to come my way, too. And unfortunately, it hasn't. And, you know, every time I speak to her about something, there is always another excuse for another excuse for another excuse, which, you know, they could be viable excuses. They really could be actual, you know, issues that she's dealing with right now, and I'm just getting caught at bad times. So I decided I'm going to steer clear for a little while, and then when I asked Richie if he would toss me up his card and let me use it until I get paid, there was a no. There was absolutely not. Am I losing more money to that company? So, no. He said no. No, my husband does not rule my roost. My husband does not tell me what to do. We just prefer to talk to each other about our money. Our money is basically pooled together, and he knows that he knows what my passion is. He knows what this shit means to me, and he knows what this channel means to me. So, and what you guys mean. So he pretty much lets me take the reins when it comes down to my bath bomb stuff of what I want to do, and doesn't really mind. But I do. He does cut me off at a certain point. Like with the 29th Street shower gels that I ordered last night. He said, please don't do anymore. I really wanted to get my hand on a couple of 29th Streets, and it's a really rare product. They've never made it before. Even though it was in the kitchen not too long ago, it's a never-before-made product. They've only made the perfumes. They finally came up with the shower gel. They were sold out instantaneously. They brought them back, so I jumped on them. So definitely I jumped on some 29 High Street shower gels, and who knows, might or might not be put into a Christmas time giveaway. I don't know. We'll find out, guys. All right, I love yous all. We've been blabbing for 22 minutes now. If any of you feel the same way I do about, you know, if you've noticed, because I know a lot of you have said it to me, if you've noticed bigger time YouTubers getting treated differently from that particular company, do me a favor, just let me know down below if you've noticed it or not, or if I am just being a dick right now, because, you know, I am a pretty much nasty New Yorker. I could be an asshole and just be reading too much into it, but I don't know. You guys use your own discretion. And I would definitely say her bath bombs are outrageous. The bubble bars, I don't enjoy the formula. But if this is a company you enjoy, let me know down below if you really haven't had any problems. And I've just been getting hit at bad times. So, talk to you all later. Love you all.